Gun violence is on the rise across the United States and here in Huntsville. One local man took his painful experience of losing his brother to gun violence and turned his grief into action. I met with him and learned more about how the League of Legacy mentoring program is changing lives in our community. With words of affirmation and gestures of love, League of Legacy founder Justin Lockett is lifting the spirits of this group of young boys. He's helping guide the trajectory of their lives before someone with bad intentions has the opportunity.
What we try to do is stand in the gap. A lot of the boys in my program don't have male figures in their lives. Some of them do, but not consistent. And what we want to do is make sure that we show them that positive male role model.
Lockett developed the program after his brother was shot and killed. Jared Lockett died of a gunshot wound to the head on December 15, 2012, the day he was set to graduate from UAH. Justin Lockett walked at graduation in his place.
So that motivation came the day that the people who killed my brother were sentenced. And I watched the courtroom, and I thought that I was supposed to feel better by seeing them go off to prison, but I didn't. And I thought to myself, everybody in this courtroom lost. My family lost, my brother's not coming back. They're going off to prison, so what can we do? This gentleman is about to give a class.
In 2013, Lockett started this outreach program. Currently, there are 19 boys enrolled in the League of Legacy mentoring program. The group has grown through word of mouth, and it's open to all boys in the community.
You learn about Jackie Robinson.
They range in age from 12 to 18 years old, and they meet every Thursday. 13-year-old Kanari Glasper has been part of the group for 6 years.
This has really impacted my life. This has got me to come out of a shell I used to be in, and now I can talk to other boys that are my age. I can always get to go places that I've never went before, and it's just been a very good ride.
We've taught them how to iron. We've taught them how to properly bathe themselves. We've taken them on, every year in February, we go on a Black History trip. We've had etiquette classes teaching them about which is the salad fork, which is the dinner fork, which way to pass your food.
The boys also learn about conflict resolution and how to solve problems through nonviolence.
The Civil Rights Act was later expanded.
13-year-old Cameron Evans has been part of the group for a year and a half. He told me he has changed both personally and in the classroom since joining the mentor group.
Better grades, you know, he used to text me every day, usually, and tells me, you know, have a great day at school, you know, stuff, so it makes me feel better about myself every day.
According to the nonprofit organization Everytown for Gun Safety, firearms are the second leading cause of death among children and teenagers in Alabama. In Alabama, an average of 68 children and teens die by guns every year, and 60% of those deaths are homicide. In the United States, 58% of all gun deaths among children and teenagers are homicides.
They were 20 years old when they killed them.
Lockett told me his goal was to create an organization that took a stand against gun violence by teaching young boys values so they don't want to pick up a gun in the first place. Lockett told me he hopes to expand his program to include even more boys. For him, this is truly a labor of love. Lockett has a full-time job during the day. He meets with the boys in the evening after a full day of work.